Yeah, we are here at Envah. There's news has just come through that there's been a magnitude 7.2 earthquake down in Envah, and this building has toppled over. There is believed to be only a couple inside the building, a Chloe Madison and a James Hempfield, where they have gone down with the building. There are 3 men that are here to dig them out of the rubble if they're still alive. There's not much more we can report here, but this is a tragic outcome here for the only building that's been constructed for this civilization to stand tall until other construction appeared to keep them company. And just at the 11th hour it has toppled to the ground, and it seems to have stayed together. We've just got reports through that there's a crane that's going to be ordered that is on its way. We're not sure how long it's going to take to be shipped over here to Envah in the Nandina region, but these men are organising it now. They want to go ahead with the construction of the other building, but they will find the survivors in there first, and we will keep you updated on the status of the occupants of the building. Magnitude 7.2 on the Richter scale earthquake there for Envah in the Nandina region. As we see the building just toppled straight over. Tragic circumstances here today. This early morning it was discovered. It happened overnight. We will keep you updated on the search for Chloe Madison and James Hempfield, just to let you know if they find them or not alive. They might have to wait they might have a 2-week period of waiting until the crane arrives so they can hoist the building back up and get it back onto its base and standing. They might be digging through and sending them provisions or something like that. We're just not sure at the moment. We're going to have to leave you there, and we will keep you updated.
Circumstances, but we will put the chart up just so you know what you're looking at. So I am smiling, but they have found them. So they've found them.
Here's the magnitude severity scale for you all. That might give you an idea on what they're facing down there in Envah in the Nandina region, and the search for Chloe Madison, but they have found them, thank God. And on that note, we're just going to cross to the weather map now, just to see if we're going to get any severe weather for the rescue of Chloe Madison and James Hempfield. So here's the weather. Yeah, the weather's terrible down here at Envah. The wind's picked up. The earthquake site is looking. We're just going to look at the weather now for in Envah in the Nandina region, just to see what we're going to be dealing with. What the rescuers are going to be dealing with in the re-erection of the site. Yeah, so there is some rain coming for certain regions there. So there's the synoptic chart for Envah for tonight for the rescuers. We do have rainfall up in Northern Territory, but it is nowhere near the Nandina region. They should be okay down there for the rescue to continue. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we're up here in the helicopter. We're just looking over the Envah site where the earthquake took place last night. We'll zoom in here and get a good look from the sky. There's the building there. It's toppled over. It's still over on the side there. There's the workers on the ground, still searching for James Hempfield and Chloe Madison in the rubble there. We are live from the chopper here over the top of Envah in the Nandina region. where the solo building, the only building in Envah, was the mantelpiece for the civilization that had begun in that region. They sort of came from nowhere, but it was never questioned. They were so successful in erecting some shelter for themselves that they were a respected civilization in the beginning, but tragic circumstances has come to us this morning, it was, and will they find them alive, the couple that was left? The building was occupied by, it was at capacity, but two couples actually were out, and they avoided the collapse of the building, the toppling over, and the man on the top level, believed to be a famous musician, fashionista, he was on tour, and he avoided the trouble, the catastrophe as well. So the whereabouts of Carey Louverton, is the man on the top floor, is unknown. Then they're not sure if he knows about the collapse of the building. I think he was out promoting expansion for his city. He was on a tour around the world to promote their new civilization to the world with his excellent drumming skills and his excellent fashion that he's got, with his basketball range of clothing, I'm led to believe, and his drumming that he does. But yeah, he was a valuable, powerful man, and he did avoid the catastrophe. Thank God for that. God got him out of the building in time for the untimely toppling over and the magnitude 7.2 on the Richter scale earthquake. We're just going to have to leave you there tonight. We will keep you updated, and hopefully they will get to Chloe Madison and James Hempfield with some water soon. So we're wishing them all the best down on the ground there.
Oh, the workmen have got down here in Nandina. They've got them out. They've dragged them out of the building. Chloe Madison and James Hempfield have been found alive and rescued from the collapsed building. They've got them some daily juice where it's grown naturally in the Nandina region. It's produced actually in the Nandina region. This juice is produced, and one of the workers had some, and he's just giving it to them on their rescuing there. So they are getting some fresh orange juice into them after this catastrophe and this nightmare they've gone through. There they are. The men have dragged out Chloe Madison and James Hempfield out of the toppled building. They have found them alive. Ambulance is alive, and they've got their ready construction for them. The ambulance on time to transport them to the Westpac helicopter and then get them choppered out of here to a hospital and get them attended to after this catastrophe. The ambulance are now attending to the couple. We're coming to you live here from Nandina. It's late afternoon here, and they've found them alive, and they've dug them out of the toppled building. In the background you see there with a 7.2 magnitude earthquake. It was a catastrophe overnight, and the ambulance are now taking care of the couple. There's the men that rescued them. The building still remains, but at least they've got out the only couple that were inside. The Westpac helicopter is on its way to escort them out of there. There they are, the couple. They've just reached hospital from the Westpac helicopter, and they're undergoing their care now from the hospital staff, safe and sound. is coming upon us down here at Envah in the Nandina region. We are live. They have organised the crane, as you can see in the background there. They're going to try and hoist the building up. It's a matter of fact. We are live here. This is remarkable recovery of this building. They've got to get Chloe Madison and James Hempfield back in the building to continue their dream life because they've got nowhere else to live, so it needs to be hoisted back up on its base. So they're going to attempt that now. Here we go, they're going to hoist it. This is live coverage here in the Nandina region. The building's being hoisted back up. Oh, the back's fallen off. Tragedy here with the crane lift. Oh, they might need help from a bank to solve this issue, I think. Someone call Upbank. I've heard that Upbank's just announced over their loudspeaker that they're going to come and chip in. So it could be up to Upbank.
Oh no, disaster has struck here. There's the crane. They've tried to hoist the building up and Upbank have tried to help and they've failed. The bank has failed them here at Nandina. Look at the building. Disaster here. Chloe Madison and James Hempfield are going to be homeless after the hospital discharge and they'll be on the streets. This is tragic. Here in Nandina, the workers have fallen over. They can't believe it. There was so much promise in the crane turning up. The mortar was set and everything.
There's the spring padding that they've put down for the new foundations here in Nandina at Envah. They're going to try and, they've got the engineers down, they're going to try and hoist the building up now. They've put it back together, the engineers, with some troweling, with some ultimate troweling they've done, and they've put it back together. They're going to try and hoist it up with the crane now. Upbank's here to help.
This is what it looked like before they got their trowels out. A crumbled mess. It is nightfall here. We're still live down here at Envah. There it is, people. They've got the building back up. It is sort of dismantled, but that's the best they could do. Upbank there, sponsoring the erection. And there it is in the darkness now. It has been re-erected, Envah. 7.2 magnitude on the earthquake, Richter scale. There it is. Chloe Madison and James Hempfield may be escorted by the patient care unit from the hospital back down to the re-erected building, we've been told. We are live here and we will keep you updated on what goes on with James Hempfield and Chloe Madison today. 7th of February, a tragic day in the history of Nandina region and in the Envah tragedy. But lucky nobody lost their lives.
It's the morning after down here in Envah in the Nandina region. It's the 8th of February 2024 today, and this is the morning after the tragedy, the destruction, the toppling over of this building in front of us that's been re-erected. And it was Upbank that came to the fore, and they assisted in the re-erection of the building. Congratulations to all the rescuers. They're still down here, the 3 men still working hard on the site. They do have constructions planned for another building. They do have construction to go on with in about a week or so. They're going to begin construction. They've got the scaffolding on the way. There is a bit of debris there that they will have to clear out of the way, and they will have to really do a big clean up of the area.
And here they are returning this morning. They've been dropped off by the care team there from the hospital. James Madison in the wheelchair there. He's been put in a wheelchair. How are you feeling, James?
Yeah, mate, I'm feeling relieved. Very relieved.
How did you feel, Chloe, when the building fell over? Did you lose sight of James?
Yeah, I lost sight of James.
Are you glad to be out, Chloe?
Yeah, I'm glad to be out. I was really scared. I was choking on concrete. I couldn't breathe.
Well, we're glad to have you guys back safely. We won't pester you too much. You've got a lot of healing to do to enjoy the dream down here in Envah, in your new building, Upbank.
There they are, the couple, Chloe Madison and James Hempfield. Back to live the dream. What a journey it's been. In one day they've had an earthquake and they've been transported to hospital by a helicopter, and now they're back home. The building's been re-erected to continue the dream. That concludes our coverage of the February 7th, 2024 7.2 magnitude earthquake in Envah in the Nandina region. So until next time, viewers, thanks for joining us, and thanks for helping us get this lovely couple out of the rubble and back to their lives, safe and sound, in Envah.